Now, the company is providing the longer document on its website to clear up confusion and be more open about its operations, said Monica Bickert, Facebook's Vice President of Product Policy and Counterterrorism. You should, when you come to Facebook, understand where we draw these lines and what's okay and what's not okay, Bickert told reporters in a briefing at Facebook's headquarters. Facebook has faced fierce criticism from governments and rights groups in many countries for failing to do enough to stem hate speech and prevent the service from being used to promote terrorism, stir sectarian violence, and broadcast acts including murder and suicide. At the same time, the company has also been accused of doing the bidding of repressive regimes by aggressively removing content that crosses governments and providing too little information on why certain posts and accounts are removed. Facebook is also beginning to provide the specific reason why content is being taken down for a wider variety of situations. Facebook, the world's largest social network, has become a dominant source of information in many countries around the world. It uses both automated software and an army of moderators that now numbers 7,500 to take down text, pictures, and videos that violate its rules. Under pressure from several governments, it has been beefing up its moderator ranks since last year. Everybody should expect that these will be updated frequently, she said. The company considers changes to its content policy every 2 weeks at a meeting called the Content Standards Forum, led by Bickert. A small group of reporters was allowed to observe the meeting last week on the condition that they could describe process, but not substance. Attendees included people who specialize in public policy, legal matters, product development, communication, and other areas. They heard reports from smaller working groups, relayed feedback they had gotten from civil rights groups and other outsiders, and suggested ways that a policy or product could go wrong in the future. There was little mention of what competitors such as Alphabet Inc.'s Google, Google do in similar situations. Bickert, a former U.S. federal prosecutor, posed questions, provided background, and kept the discussion moving. The meeting lasted about an hour. Facebook is planning a series of public forums in May and June in different countries to get more feedback on its rules, said Mary Debris, Facebook's head of content policy. From cursing to murder, the longer version of the community standards document, some 8,000 words long, covers a wide array of words and images that Facebook sometimes censors, with detailed discussion of each category. Videos of people wounded by cannibalism are not permitted, for instance, but such imagery is allowed with a warning screen if it is in a medical setting. Facebook has long made clear that it does not allow people to buy and sell prescription drugs, marijuana, or firearms on the social network, but the newly published document details what other speech on those subjects is permitted. Content in which someone admits to personal use of non-medical drugs should not be posted on Facebook, the rulebook says. The document elaborates on harassment and bullying, barring, for example, cursing at a minor. It also prohibits content that comes from a hacked source, except in limited cases of newsworthiness. The new community standards do not incorporate separate procedures under which governments can demand the removal of content that violates local law. In those cases, Bickert said, formal written requests are required and are reviewed by Facebook's legal team and outside attorneys. Content deemed to be permissible under community standards but in violation of local law, such as a prohibition in Thailand on disparaging the royal family, are then blocked in that country, but not globally. The community standards also do not address false information. Facebook does not prohibit it, but it does try to reduce its distribution, or other contentious issues such as use of personal data. Related video, man behind Facebook data breach to testify before Parliament. For more news videos visit News Pulse View.